Good morning, everyone. Tim Knight. It is an hour before the opening bell as I'm recording this. Let's talk a little before the day begins. This is the hourly bar of the ES, beginning back in March 9. As you can see, at that time, this was the before time when the market was boring. It went down a little bit, and up a little bit, down a little bit, and up a little bit, and so forth. In retrospect, we can see that things topped out around the 26th of March. And we began what at the time seemed an electrifying drop lower. Little did we know. So it sank into the end of March. And then after the end of March, began this little rally. And the last gasp of this was on the 2nd of April, right after the close, when Trump announced his 10% baseline tariffs. Then he pulled out his giant poster board and showed the hilariously calculated, they're not tariffs, they're just numbers derived from import-export data, it turns out. And the market went apeshit. And so we went from 57.73 all the way down to this Sunday, just yesterday, 4832. So nearly a 1,000 point drop on the ES, kind of a big deal. And of course, everyone was running around screaming about Monday crash. And when I saw Jim Cramer was talking about Monday crash, it's like, okay, well, we're going to be fine. Shorter term, down at the 1 minute bar, here's what's cooking. So this is where things ended up Friday, and we just plunged the moment the market opened, and that was the low. And around the middle of the night, we made a slightly higher low because it looked like, things are bleeding out. And then it started to kind of strengthen itself somewhat. We've still got this gap to close. We're down 117 as of this recording on the ES. In normal times, people would be their hair would be on fire. As it is now, I'm already seeing headlines of it's over, relief, everything's going to be okay, and so forth. And I'd love that. I'd love a wave 4 rally, as I've said repeatedly. But I will say, as someone who's done this a while, and I'm not predicting this at all, I don't think this is going to happen, but, the greatest crashes actually have happened when the morning opens and things seem to be kind of stabilizing. And as the day wears on, all holy hell breaks loose. I do not want to see that because I'm not short at all. I'm about, I've got 8 positions, and I'm long gold and silver. As far as those go, I was just holding my breath this morning before I fired up my iPad because I was afraid I'd see gold down 40 or something like that. Gold lost the spike that it had yesterday, but is basically unchanged. I mean, it's literally down 0.08% right now, which I will gladly take as opposed to, the small caps down over 3%. Little disappointed. I don't know if I'll hold on to this. This is not the kind of follow through I wanted. But we'll see how things shake out. Stronger is silver, which not a heck of a lot of follow through here, but at least it's still up 2.5%. On my index watch list, it is the only blip of green right now. So silver is holding its own pretty nicely. And as far as the VIX goes, it got up to, did it get up to 60? Just about. That may be a bad tick or something, but up here it shows 60.13, so that may well be that tick. And, I had said that, after this shtick here, and so we did our little measurement. That worked out beautifully. It settled down at around 16, a handle of 16. And I had said that we're probably going to crack through this one. I had no idea we were going to double it because it's been a very long time since we've been above 30. And now we almost matched, and I don't even remember August 5th what was going on back then. It was a big deal, obviously, but we've almost matched it. So from what I can tell, there's no big announcement, there's no recapitulation, anything like that. The only thing I've seen, Trump declaring this no inflation, which is total Baghdad Bob level stuff, and demanding the Fed cut interest rates, which is kind of an interesting contradiction. But so yeah, he's putting the pressure on Powell already. Powell's probably flipping him off. And so the mere fact Trump is asking for an interest rate cut makes people think the Powell's going to bow down and comply, which I don't think he will, not just yet. Anywho, I believe / hope that we saw the low yesterday at the open, and that we can rebuild a wave forward type rally, and we go through again the exercise of the VIX diminishing until such time as we begin a wave 5 tumble. I'm starting to get a little bit popular, which scares me. People are writing me to manage their money, which terrifies me. It should terrify them. I'm being interviewed, and I see subscriptions are starting to pick up steam. So I'm a little uncomfortable with the world liking me at all. So that's another bad sign. But my spidey sense is that we're over this for now, which Mr. Perma here would find a delight if that's true. So it's going to be a very interesting day. And the best outcome for the day, I think, would be if we could end up in the green and people could start talking about, better things, because we need that positivity. We need that sense of relief to load up again. So I hope we all have a good day, and good luck out there.